We talk regularly here at America's Value Channel about the Franklin half-dollar series, the uncirculateds, and even the rare proof coins, usually every show. We always have something because it's just a great series, value series to look at. But we very rarely have the opportunity to go back to the early years, especially in high grade. Well, tonight we are, and they're not going to last long, so take a look at these. So the 1960 to 1963s we have on every 2 or 3 months. The late 50s we'll have on every 3 or 4 months. But very rarely do we have on the earlier proof Franklins. And it's because of how they were packaged by the U.S. Mint to us as consumers. And then because of that package, why so few survived. Now, first of all, let's talk about the Franklin series. Right? It's the last big silver coin that was in circulation before it was pulled. The silver dollars ended the year after gold ended. Gold was in 34, silver dollars was in 35, right? And in 1948, the Franklin half-dollar program was introduced. The first non-president ever put on a U.S. coin. Great story by itself. And then because of the unfortunate events with President Kennedy, his assassination, and then the brand new tribute coin in 64, which, by the way, can you believe it? It's been 60 years since that coin's been out there. It was replaced. So they were made from 48 to 63, 16 years. Well, the U.S. Mint did not start making proof coins available to the American public until 1950. So the Franklin series is the first series where proof sets were available, and the big coin was the proof Franklin half-dollar. Now, all of these early issues were Philadelphia strikes. San Francisco didn't strike a silver proof coin until 1992. So all these earlier ones are Philadelphia Mother Mint strikes. These earlier ones are not in hard plastic like we see today. They weren't in the poly packs that we saw from 55 to 64. The earlier ones were put in boxes. They were put into sleeves and stapled and wrapped in tissue paper in the box. And because of that, so few made it. Let's talk about those numbers for a second, because it's like, wow. In 1954, they made only 233,300 proof sets. And again, those were in the boxes. In 1955, again, as time went on, more people were buying these proof sets. Again, we didn't have the internet back then, so it was word of mouth and advertisements in newspapers. And if you knew, now you could join, right? They were at 378, 200. But the difference between a 54 and a 55 is significant, because in 55, we changed the packaging. We went from the poly pack, we went to the poly pack from the box. So these are the numbers that are behind it, right? Now in the Franklin series, there are no 70s. No 70s. A perfect coin is a 69, and there are very few of them for these 2 years. The huge premium is the 68. And if you're lucky, you might find a 67. And what I mean by that is this. There's only 6,278 54s that are known to exist in the world. And that's the 67s, 68s, and 69s added together. Now, the jump, and the reason why the prices are a little bit different, is that in 1955, the packaging switched. So the packaging was a little bit better. It preserved the coins a little bit better. So when NGC started grading coins in the late 1980s, 38 years ago, there was a few more coins eligible to maybe get a high grade. There's 17,608. Now, what do those numbers mean? Think about it this way. The rarest silver eagle ever made by the U.S. Mint was in 2019, late in the year. It was the S enhanced reverse proof, right? They made 30,000 of them, and in perfect condition, high grade, 69 and 70, there are over 10,000 coins that have been certified, so about a third of them, which is kind of normal for modern issue coins. But where I'm going is that 10,000 that are out there in 69 and 70, a 69 is $2,500, a 70 is $4,000. The 54, there are 6,278. There are 4,000 left. Less, of that 54 proof set. That made it to a 67. There's only 17,608 on the 55. Now, compared to others, let's go there too. The competition has that one right there. Same holder, same grade, beautiful coin. They're at $4.99 tonight. You can tune into their show, they're broadcasting, and just look up this coin, you'll see it. $200 more. Tonight only, $299.95. Now that 55 you're seeing right now, they're at $385. That's an even crazier discount. That's $250 more than we are at $139.95 tonight only. Our normal prices, $399 and $199. We have crazy prices tonight. We don't have many of them, which is why this is a shorter than normal conversation. Guys, we do have to put that 1 minute clock up. I have more phone calls coming in than coins left, especially on that 54. If you're visiting us via the web, thank you, avccoins.com. Push it through your shopping cart. If I, Allison, or Alex can entice you with something else later in the show, and we hope we can, call us back. We'll find your order. We'll be happy to add to it. We just don't want you to miss out on this deal. We had 25 of our 58 coins products on the show last night sell out. It's a regular thing here because we're not afraid of having 12 of this, 20 of this. We don't need tens of thousands of something. But on these, they don't exist in the first place. So again, these early issues, this is the tipping point year, 54 to 55. It's the packaging change, and that created a few more of the 55s. But still, they're at $385, we're at $139. Big savings. But on the real rarity, the 54, $499 to $299. And again, 6,278 known there. That's why you don't see it often here. The last time we had that available, 2022. Yeah, they don't grow on trees. I know you wish they did. Thanks for listening. It's time for us to be moving on.